question on square roots.
All right.
Oh, okay.
How do I simplify the square root of 75?
Okay. Simplifying square roots. Cut to my screen again, and I can show you that. So square root of 75. One thing I like to do when I'm simplifying square roots is I like to take that number and I like to break it down to its smallest factors. So essentially find if you remember this from elementary school, factor trees, basically. Do you remember what factor trees are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we took 75 and we broke it down to its prime factors, what ends up happening, well, 2 doesn't break down because that's prime. What ends up happening is it would equal 2 times 5 times 5, which means 5 times 5 is the same as 5 squared. And so what happens is a square root undoes any number that's squared, that's underneath it. And when that happens, so what that means, and I'm going to highlight, is that it's going to undo this square. And so what ends up happening is that this whole 5, it'll come to the outside of the square root sign because that square root is undoing the 5 squared. And then the 2, really, there's just 1 2. It's to the power of 1. And so the square root can't undo anything that is less than that power. So the 2 will stay underneath the square root sign. And so basically, this square root of 75, it's going to simplify to 5 times the square root of 2. Did you follow that?
Yeah, so like it's basically like the largest perfect square.
Yes, exactly. Any perfect squares that are underneath that square root, you can pull out of that square root.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
You're more than welcome. Thanks for calling.